Brightest blessings, everyone. Psychic medium Elizabeth Grove, the Paranormal Priestess, here with your angel channeled messages for March. And let me tell you guys, these are some big ones. I literally sat down. I was just trying to see what I was going to receive from my spiritual team to give to the collective. And lo and behold, this candle right here popped really loudly. So I had to turn over here so we could see Archangel Michael, my candle, my whole altar set up here. And I was like, oh my gosh. And Michael came in, took me aside, and said that he had some very important messages to deliver to the Twin Flame Collective specifically for this month. So my work is for everyone, and I just want to stress that I do divine channeling for anyone and everyone. But I am a twin flame myself. I am on the journey, and I do assist many twin flames. I clear twin flames. Yes, I really feel very, very committed to what I do as far as the work for twin flames. So this message is going to be directed to twin flames specifically as a very special, important message. For those of you who have subscribed to the channel, I always thank you guys because I really appreciate that you appreciate what I'm putting out there as far as delivering these messages or sharing tools and sharing some of the things that I have been through. And it's really wonderful to hear, I get clients saying to me that, your videos, they really made a lot of sense. They really validated and confirmed so much for me. And a lot of the tools that you put out there, I was able to use, and they really, really helped me on my journey. And that is really important to me. And I never take that for granted. And I never thought that I was going to be on YouTube. I was on internet radio. I had my own podcast. I was used to interviewing. And I was guided to do this channel and be in front of the camera and share, my knowledge as well as my abilities. And it's been a blessing. It's really been a blessing. And I'm really, really happy that I did this and that I did follow my guidance because it was my team that guided me. And it's been amazing. For those of you who have stopped by and you're new, and I'm noticing that there are a lot of new people who are finding the channel, you're being guided to the channel, and this is fantastic, and I love how that works, the synchronicities and the law of attraction. Thank you and welcome. I'm Elizabeth. I'm a divine channeler, as I said. I'm also a medium, and I'm a remote spirit extractor specialist, and it's very, very unique work. It's work that I do via my light body, and I'm able to address all types of negative energies and beings, anything and everything. And it's been incredible work. It's been helping so many, specifically twin flames who I work with a lot. They get a lot of interferences, and it's been just really crucial to their journey to remove a lot of these attacks. So I am putting that on hold for a while, as I stated in the last video, because I'm getting plenty of inquiries about this. I've had many severe cases that I had to tend to. So if I haven't gotten back to some of you in regards to readings and such, I do apologize. It's been kind of crazy. So there's only one person, me, and I could only do so much with the time that I have. So I'm just going to be putting a cap on that for a little bit, and then I will let you know when that work will be continuing. And yeah, so I will announce that. So I'm going to get into these messages, and I would love to hear as far as your comments, where you are basically on your journey, and if these messages really resonated with you. I love doing that. And I know that when I was receiving these messages, I didn't read it back yet, so I'm going to be doing that actually now. I do automatic writing as well as receive direct, but I basically just went on my computer and just typed out whatever Michael had voiced to me. But I can tell from what I was observing that these messages that are coming now for twin flames are ones that they're highly urgent, and they're ones like, it's either, it's do what you have to do at this point. It's really very, very important for us to just dig in and be able to finish up this work. And Michael is really, really pushing twin flames to really do that. So I don't want to really give that much away. So I think I'm just going to just get into starting to read these, and this will make a lot of sense to many of you, I'm sure, as I get into this. So let me start. Twin Flame Beloveds, this is Michael. I have especially given Elizabeth these messages in order to deliver them to the Twin Flame Collective so that you may understand what is currently taking place within the Twin Flame dynamic. Many of you have been under much stress and disbelief, and others much confusion as to what is coming up for you, and if you and your beloved will be able to achieve this. I have come to say that any and all disbeliefs and fear-based thoughts are to be addressed now. Now is the time to undertake anything that has prevented you from becoming a fully empowered being that is ready to attract their counterpart in order for their love to be exchanged in the physical, as well as take part in a very important earthly mission. The choices to move forward are now before you. What will you choose? Will you choose the same fear-based beliefs and patterns? Will you choose to see yourself in suffering and lack? Will you choose to see that your beloved is never going to awaken and take your hand in the physical? The choices are before you, and we cannot make these choices for you. The Divine is assisting with all the necessary tools that you have requested. We have been providing all the guidance to both counterparts as well as protection as you requested this to us. This is our honor. This is because we wish to assist in any and all ways to allow your unions to come into harmony in the physical. Please know that we are assisting with any and all as you request, and we are listening and acting on behalf of yourself and your beloved. However, the choices to keep yourself in entrapments are there for you to decide. We cannot do this for you, meaning we cannot force you to clear your blocks, to forgive yourself and others, to clear yourself from any and all entanglements with people who are not of the highest good. We cannot make you feel the self-love and empowerment. We can only assist as you request for us to intervene. This month of March is the month of strength. They say it comes in like a lion, and this is what many of you have been feeling. However, will you choose to be mauled by the lion or become the noble and strong lion who steps into their empowerment and expresses their true self with dignity and leadership? This is now upon you, beloveds. The illusions are coming to the surface. The old patterns and fear beliefs are coming up as well in order for you to take hold of yourself and transform. It is not the time to turn to your beloved and blame them for your suffering. It is not time to blame anyone from your past for your suffering. It is not the time to crawl back inside of yourself and to give up any and all hope. For we say to you that the dark confinement where you believe you dwell cannot be hidden from the mighty, bright, and powerful Sun of the Divine. This light can reach all corners of the universe, and so it will surely find you. It will also find your beloved counterparts. The illusion of the dark confinement is one of the ego illusion and of lower vibrations. I urge all twin flames at this time to release any and all blocks that have prevented you from claiming your true power. These blocks are self-limitations. They are beliefs that you are small and incapable. We can see how capable you are, how much light and love you have, how much potential you have to affect the world. Let this march be that further awakening. Let yourself feel free, and may this freedom bring the courage to act. Oh yes, beloveds, the earthly actions are here, and they are highly supported. Many of you have limited your twin flame connection to the 5D, and this is where you have always comfortably accepted your connection. Many of you feeling that this is as good as it will get, and that there is no hope within the physical. This again is a block. Many are disconnected with their beloveds in the 5D now in order for us to get you to understand that this is not to be the only way you are happy and in love. This was to get you to understand that your unconditional love exists, and it is so powerful that it has no limitations of time and space. Now we ask you to also realize that this love has no limitations in the physical. It is your belief in this that shapes its reality. We ask you to let go of the 5D connection, if you have had this for many a while, and have clung to this, and have only envisioned you and your beloved together in this way. This was only the beginning. Many have felt that the twin flame partnership would only stay within the 5D realms, and that this would be the only way that the twins would be able to express their love openly. This is only the limitation of the ego. This great and powerful connection is meant to bless the earth at this time, which is why I am coming forward to strongly guide those on the journey to release all blockages and limitations. It is for the benefit of the final stage of twin flames, which is the union in the physical, or as we call it, manifested union. I would like to speak regarding those who are currently awakening and are struggling to remember their divine selves. The beloveds who are coming into their awareness are being assisted by us in all ways. I always explain this as Elizabeth brings our messages to twins. We are addressing all that will assist. We are sending the signs and synchronicities. We are pointing your beloveds in the directions of their hearts. This will be a challenge for many right now as they are actively seeking validation and constantly questioning their intuition, and some fearing whether they should take decisive actions to end their current karmic partnerships, or are questioning whether they should come forward and express their hearts. Many are within fear. This is new because this is much. The ways in which to assist your beloveds in moving forward is to address your own fears and to also assist your beloveds with theirs as you pick up on their messages. We will swiftly come into action to release you both. The March solstice will be a gateway with significant potential for union. This gateway will let through many who are ready to come into a higher vibrational love partnership and are ready to take the actions that are being guided. This portal begins on the 20th, however, the energies connected to this gateway are both before and after this date. The portal opening will also come into the next few months. This will open, and so will you be ready? Fear has no place within this dynamic. Fear will only hold you back. We ask you to release any fears connected to guided action that is coming. You will feel the time. You will receive the downloads. You will know that your time has come, but will you turn away in fear that your beloved will reject you or not believe or will never choose you? Guided action will never manifest the union that you desire with your beloved with fear still present. When action is guided, it is action such as with my sword. It is a fire of strength and commitment. It is a sword of honor and truth. It communicates with all of this. My sword is never questioned. My sword is never with fear. It is victorious at all times. Beloveds, we are here to assist you and guide you. However, again, we cannot force you. We cannot step in unless you ask us to. Do not fall back on old ways any longer. If your beloved has done so, it was for their own lessons so that they will no longer feel connected to their old choices. With new energy, higher and divine light, old choices will no longer have the will behind them. The heart lights up. Heat engulfs the heart. Passion rises, and all choices are naturally made from this fire and light. Your beloved is coming out of the dark confinement, the place where they hid. the mask that they previously wore now being taken off, their old ways left due to their new heart taking the lead. March, we will see many changes, and many of you will encounter number synchronicities. These numbers are alerting you to these gateways. All is coming quickly. All is being supported. It is up to you to take the lead of the chariot and drive it forward. Did you just hear that? Did you hear that? I just heard a little spark there. So that's what I was saying here, and that's when the sparked. It's up to you to drive that chariot forward. It is your choice. It is time for you to shift your perspective to that of the new earth. The twin flame union is for the physical new earth. It is not to only be experienced in the higher realms. The higher realms are meant to be experienced on your physical plane. If you truly believe in this, then you would not be caught up in your fears that all would never move forward into this last and final stage. It must begin with what you believe for yourself and your beloved. Nothing is impossible. Your hearts are entwined. You are eternally connected. You feel each other. You are joined by all senses. This connection is one that is now called into the physical. When it is of the physical, there will be more challenges ahead, and this we will also assist with. As the twin flame unions are coming into the physical, we ask that you call for our protection daily and nightly. I will assist in protecting both of you throughout your full existence. I will remove any and all interferences, and I will supply the confidence and courage to speak your heart's truth to each other when the time comes for you to take action. You have nothing to lose with my protection. I am victorious at all times. Do not hesitate to call. Safely, I will bring you to the protection that would assist in union, safely coming together. Lastly, I wish to commend you all for such a magnificent commitment to your beloved and to your mission. You have come through the tests and have cleared much, and this has not been easy. The final test is now. We are testing your faith in the physical union. We are preparing you, for many of you will be taking on much, and we realize that there are many energies out there that are looking to wreak havoc and interfere at all costs. Know that you will be safe, and that all you have come through has not been for nothing. It has made you and shaped you. It has invoked the love within your hearts. It has turned you towards the divine. It has reminded you of the connection to oneness. This has all been so that you could take on your true identities and become completed within, and thus be completed with your counterpart and their own completion. All steps required and all trials necessary. Understand the messages this March. Just as the wind blows in March, listen to the messages that the element of air brings. It will speak to you. Take them in. The storm is passing, and you will endure. Blessings to all, and thank you for your service. Michael, I am. I don't know if I really could really add much more to that. I hope you caught the snapping that just went there when I talked about the chariot moving forward as definitely something to pay attention to, that it's up to you to drive that chariot forward. And Michael talks about the choice, making that choice, the choice to see yourself as limited, or see yourself as trapped in your circumstances, in your habits, in your addictions, in your belief systems. It's all about making that choice. And, it's really important to realize that this journey is not about having only the 5D experiences, as amazing as they are. having that, connection as far as that higher self communication, and really having those just beautiful adventures in the 5D realm. It's not meant to stay there. And I'm really glad that Michael brought that point up, that, we have to be able to ground this connection. It's meant to be grounded now. Everything has its time and place, everything to open us up and to teach us and to encourage us to heal and heal our beloved. We heal each other. Twin flames are always healing each other. Always. So, whoever is putting information out that twin flames are unable to heal each other, that's just absolutely crazy. That's crazy. Completely untrue. Twin flames are always healing each other because they are always connected. They're always entwined. So now it's really about focusing on anything and everything. Anything and everything that would be a fear, a block, a limitation. And I'm hoping that these messages really resonated very, very strongly. I know I felt really strong as I was reading them back. This was the first time that I read them back. I literally just type this up and print it out and just go, never knowing how it's going to come across or anything like that. So, you're hearing it for the first time. I'm hearing it for the first time. Yes, I catch some of it as I'm typing it, but I don't get that full scope of, hearing it all put together until I read it and you're hearing it. We're doing it at the same time for the first time. And I really definitely feel like, especially with all of the channeling work that I've been doing, Archangel Michael has been coming forward consistently and wanting to speak on the beloved's behalf and really give some very strong messages now. The push is on, the crunch time is on, and Michael is urging. They can't force you, of course, but he is encouraging and urging, urging you to make those higher choices and to be able to shift out of the fear in order to bring this connection here. Now that rhymes perfectly, huh? And that's where the Twin Flame Collective is currently at. And the March solstice is going to be, as he said, pretty significant as far as opening up a portal for unions to take place. Now, when this is being said, I want you to realize that this does not mean that every single twin flame, if you don't come into physical union around, March, April, something like that, that's it for you. It's not about that. But these are windows of opportunity or gateways where the energies are absolutely supporting this. And depending on where you are energetically, where you and your beloved are, these energies will support that. Like, say if you have really addressed so much of these fears and you believe in everything and your perspective is that you know no matter what that this is coming into the physical and you're guided to take action and you listen to that guided action, then your union is supported. These connections and communications are supported. So it's not about falling back into fear. It's not about falling back onto the old fears any longer. It's putting that storm behind us and getting through the final tests. So I'm just going to leave it at that. And it was my honor to bring these messages through. This was quite a shock to me. I had no idea that Michael was going to come through and want to give these. But hey, you never know what happens, and it's really a pleasant surprise. And I'm really happy that I was able to do that. So let me know any comments, questions. You can leave them down below. I am here for Divine Channel sessions, and these sessions are going to be very, very specific to you. So if you are a twin flame, I can channel for anyone. So even if you just want to hear from your angels as to where you are with your life and the different areas of your life, I can do that. But if you are a twin flame, I definitely do so much twin flame work. I am a twin flame myself on their journey, as I mentioned. So we can get into the specific blocks, the limitations, confirm guidance, confirm your twin, whatever it is that's going to be in the highest good for you to know right now to help you to move forward, move that chariot forward, take the lead, become that noble lion, become strong again. We'll do that. So I'm here, theparanormalpriestess.com, and you can contact me on there. I just need to check in and to see if we are a vibrational match, because everything I do is for the highest good. So if we are a match, and if my team gives me the go on that, I would absolutely love to do that for you and to help you out in any way that I can. So that's it, and I'm wishing you guys so much strength to get through these final stages of clearing. I mean, you can do it. You've come this far, and it has been, I know, very, very long for some of you. Some of you, it's brand new, and you're kind of being shot through a funnel, more or less, because everything's so accelerated now. So wherever you are with this, please know that there are others out there, other divine twins, who are trying to do the best that they can, that are putting out information to assist you. I'm hoping that, you have resonated with some of this. If some of this has spoken to you, or all of it has spoken to you, then that's fantastic. And I'm really glad that I'm able to offer this to the twin flame community. It's really, really important to me, and it's my passion to do so. So thank you again. Paranormalpriestess.com is the website. You can also find me on Facebook, The Paranormal Priestess. I have my page on there. I'm also on Twitter. You can, tweet. I have the account for the actual YouTube, which is at PowerPriestessYT. I have my own personal one, Para_Priestess. And I would love to be in touch with you. So, brightest blessings, everyone. And always remember, as I know Michael would agree, from the heart of the darkness is born the light. Take care, and I will see you guys next week. Mwah. Love you. Take care.